Hey everybody, it's me again, Brenna. You remember from my other videos. I'm back again to talk about something that only I care about.
How's that different from usual?
Shut the fuck up, okay? It's my channel, I do what I want. Recently, a subunit of WJSN Cosmic Girls called Chocome released a song, and in the music video for the song, they use these plastic trumpets. They're Tromba brand trumpets. There's one of the shots where Yoram is playing one. You can see the name on the side. I play trumpet. Most people know this, but I've been playing trumpet, or I have played it for about 12 years. I don't play it that often now. Ever since I graduated college, I don't really play it that much, but I do know how to play it. I used to play it a lot. When I was in high school, I was pretty good for a high schooler, and then when I was in college, I didn't do concert band anymore, so I got bad. Enough about that. I just wanted to talk about the trumpet playing in this music video, or the playing, I should say. Obviously, they're not playing. Also, in the song, which I love, by the way. This has nothing to do with the song, because I actually really like the song. But it's definitely a saxophone. There's no way it's a trumpet. I've heard it, and I've also heard a saxophone, and I've heard trumpet way more, so it's definitely a saxophone. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about it because it was bugging me, and I know this is very wet blanket, but you have to remember that I did school band for 11 years. So I'm pretty much an expert by now in being a wet blanket. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just go. Let me bring out my special guest. Here's my trumpet. As you can see, it is ugly as fuck. I've had it ever since I was in 6th grade. I started renting it, and then we just bought it, and I never got a new one. When I was in college, I did not play on this. In the marching band, we had to rent them from the school, so everybody would look the same. So we all rented one from the school that was the same brand, and it was way nicer than this one. I have this shitty ugly. You can see there's like lacquer peel all over it. It's been like that literally the whole time I've had it. There was never, as soon as I started renting it, it had this lacquer peel. So that's not my fault. That's not me. That's somebody else. There's a lot of things that are me, but that's not one. Anyway, I just thought I'd run through my many issues with the way they play or handle trumpets in this music video. It's not that fun, but I just wanted to talk about it. Fuck you, it's my channel. I'll say whatever I want. Let's just start at the very beginning. Luda's asleep, and then Taeyong, Subin, and Yoram come in, and they have these horrendous plastic trumpets. Let me just say, plastic trumpets are they're really cheap. This is cheap too, don't get me wrong. This is a piece of garbage. They're like $100. If you go on the Tromba website, these trumpets that they have are $100. An actual nice trumpet can be a couple $1,000s. Mine obviously is not that much. But you know, if you are good and you really care and you have the funds to get a nice one, they cost about that much. So these are garbage. So of course they're treating them like garbage, but I don't know. Whoever's at Starship that chose this prop, I wish would have asked somebody how to hold them or something. Because at the very beginning, you can see they all run in and Luda's asleep and Dayoung holds it like this. Let me just demonstrate for you proper technique for holding the trumpet. You have one hand like this and the other hand is like this. There's a little ring here. On mine, it's detachable. On some, it's just part of the instrument. You can't move it. On the one I rented when I was in college, it was just part of the instrument, but it's to move this slide. This is the third valve slide. You usually move that out when you play a D, because D tends to go out of tune. Yeah, that's why you have it there. So you hold it like that with your left hand, and this is most of the support, and then with your right hand like this, and this is how you key the notes on the valves. And then the mouthpiece goes in here. So, yeah. So Taeyong is holding it at the bell, which is a bad idea. Nothing's gonna happen to the plastic one probably, but that's not really helpful to support the instrument. You see what I'm saying? This is where the bulk of the weight is, so holding it at the end like that is not gonna help. It's just gonna cause problems. And she's not really even gripping it. She's just kind of resting her hand on the side, which is really not doing anything. She's doing all the lifting with this hand, which is possible, but not good, because this hand is only really on this bar, on the lead pipe. All the air comes through here. You really don't want this pipe to get bent up or messed up. So that's why you hold the valves to support it. And there's this hook here. This is a controversial item. Every teacher or anybody I've ever had has said not to put your pinky in there. That has not stopped me. I put my pinky in there. But it also is bad because then you rely on this to hold up the instrument, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to rely on this, and then your hand's supposed to be like this. But, of course, I put my pinky in there anyway, just because I like to. But you're not supposed to do that. But that's how they're supporting the whole instrument, which it's a good thing that the instrument is plastic. Plastic instruments also weigh a shit ton less. I think that should be obvious, but this is metal, so it weighs a lot more than the plastic trumpet probably weighs almost nothing. So it has minimal risks if you hold it like that, but you still probably shouldn't. I don't know why I'm saying this like you're gonna go get a trumpet and then do exactly what they did in this video, but I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it. Moving on. So we have Taeyong holding it like this. And then next, we see a lot of this business. Subin does it. They all do it at one point. They hold the mouthpiece, and they also have times where they do not have a mouthpiece in, and they hold this like that, and then just blow from a distance. Let me show you what that's going to sound like. That's not how the trumpet makes noise. You have to have, well, you don't have to have the mouthpiece, but it sounds a lot better if you do. But you buzz into the mouthpiece, and then that buzzing gets like, it reverberates through the instrument and then comes out as a good sound. So if you don't even touch your mouth to it, as they in many frames don't, it's not making a sound. So when they're in there waking up Luda, just know that all they're doing is, like, come on. I feel like it should be basic knowledge that you at least have to put your mouth on it. There are some scenes where they're touching it with their mouth, like Yeoreum and Taeyong, but this one with Yeoreum, she's like, and that's not how it works either. It's both lips. You need both lips because they vibrate together. Buzzing is like, that's what it is, and then you do it into the mouthpiece, and then you put that in the horn, and that's what it sounds like. If you have just one lip, that's what it sounds like if you're buzzing. And they obviously aren't in this video because they're just like, which is fine. I don't expect them to really play, but I expect them to act like it at least. You can play without a mouthpiece. It just doesn't sound good. It sounds like, and it also doesn't feel good, and it also is gross. Because your horn is gross and you've had it since you were in 6th grade. Oh, I wanted to talk about this too. The way Yeoreum is holding the trumpet on the other side, on this side where you're supposed to hold it like this. She's holding it like this. That is not helping you at all. That's terrible. That's like begging for problems to happen. Because this is such a shaky grip. And this is the hand that's doing the actual supporting. My hand is like about to cramp just from holding it like that. Which, she does have a plastic one. So her hand probably wasn't going to cramp. But still a bad route to go, I would say. And then they have a shot where they're all holding it like this. They're holding it like this. There would be literally no reason for you to ever hold it like that. This is the water key is what it's technically called. Most people call it the spit valve. It's not spit, by the way. It's the condensation from your spit breath. So that's up to you whether that sounds equally as gross or not. You have to empty this when you finish playing or whenever it gets too full. There's also a second one on here, but most of it comes through this main one. Like, I can't think of a time when anything ever actually came out of this one on the 3rd valve slide. So most of it comes here, but holding this slide is a horrible idea. This is not, like, once again, this is just causing problems. And they do the same thing where they hold the mouthpiece again. And this is more likely you're just gonna pull the mouthpiece out. Like, you're gonna pull it out. I don't know what to tell you. Or you're gonna get it stuck. You can get them stuck in there, and that sucks ass. Would not recommend getting your mouthpiece stuck in your horn, because that blows, and then you have to go to the director and be like,
Hey, sorry, I'm dumb as fuck. I got my mouthpiece stuck in my horn. Can you take it out for me?
and the director's like,
You really are dumb as fuck. I guess I'll have to take it out for you, otherwise you won't be able to take it home.
because it won't fit in the case. Moving on, they just do that a lot, and then they do, like, to the box, holding it like this again. So to the box is like in marching band. There's like the regular, which is 10 degrees above parallel is what it's supposed to be. And then to the box is like, if there was a press box, it's only for marching band. If there's a press box up there, you'd be playing towards those people. Can they really hear it better? Jury's still out. I say probably not at all, but that's the point, is to be like, hey, press box, we know you're up there. Eat shit. They do that for some reason. It does look cool. I guess that's why they chose trumpets instead of saxophones, because saxophones to the box is like they just lean backwards. And then more of this, I wonder why, I can't help but wonder why they took the mouthpiece out for some of them, because they have the mouthpiece in a bunch of the shots, and then some of them they're just like, why did they take it out? What, was it getting in the way of what? Like, I don't get it at all. But they took the mouthpiece out for just a bunch of them, and it's like, Even if you hold it like this, I can tell there's no mouthpiece in there. I know there's no mouthpiece because I know what the mouthpiece is supposed to look like. And these mouthpieces they had are long as fuck. You can tell when they don't have them, but I don't know why they're taking them out at all. Even if it does get jammed, they're probably gonna get rid of these immediately. Like, they probably threw them away in the dumpster out back behind the studio where they recorded the music video. So I don't know why. I just don't know why they bothered. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't know. I just felt like talking about it. Sometimes it feels good to pick up your instrument. I haven't played this thing. Well, I played it about a month ago. And then before that, the last time I played was November. So I'm pretty bad now. Not that I was great before. Pro tip. If you want to be good when you're in college, you should actually be in the concert band. Because if you only do marching band, all you know is fucking pep tunes. And if you play third trumpet like I did, all you know is pep tunes that sound bad. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Again, I really like the song. I'm just very curious about the aesthetic choice of these ugly, ugly plastic trumpets in the music video. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope this was fun to watch. I don't even know. I played trumpet for a really long time, so I just thought, why not flex how epic and cultured I am? There's my horn. Get one last look at the beauty before I put her away for another probably 3 years. Yep. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. If I find more trumpets in strange locations in pop culture, maybe I can talk about them again if you guys want to hear about it. But yeah, let me know. Remember to smash that like Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to see more of me and not my ugly trumpet. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, I guess. Peace.